think.
Uh-oh. It ran out of juice.
What did?
It was not plugged in all the way. We've got an almost dead battery.
Who's in charge of that?
511, I'm clear.
I guess me. But it doesn't look like it's still charging.
Well, that's a problem.
Twenty-seven 56.
You want to plug that in somewhere else?
Go ahead.
Or
We're
is
gonna
it,
have to.
LEC with 2 marks to the east side crew.
It's not plugged in at all.
there you go.
There we go.
Did it react when you plugged it in?
Yes.
Yeah, we had a power failure. Who's yelling at who? Did you get anything to eat?
They had no hot dogs. They had no cheese dogs. They had no brats.
Anyhow, red Mitsubishi was just stolen from a gas station there on Old Hudson and White Bear.
Ah, okay.
White female, 20s. Took the car.
Red Mitsubishi.
I don't know what that. They did not have a plate. Did not have a plate. Hopefully it logged back on to all the formats. I'm not sure. Sometimes it doesn't.
Somebody said it started a new stream on YouTube.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Well, we gotta. That happens.
Is that auto theft a pending or just...
Might be. It came from Emmerich.
...5 minutes old, so... Okay, Delta Victor 451. It's a red Outlander.
Okay. You used to have one of those, didn't you? Or was that who?
That was my work one.
Yeah. Red Outlander.
It didn't do much of a good job of keeping up with that Chevy Impala that night.
105 max or something. How's it going?
Pretty good, buddy.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
EDV 451.
I got a story to tell you.
Tell me.
So, we worked a lot of late nights, you know. And I gotta admit, I try to put as much time in the office as well. So, in the morning, I'm laying there the other morning. The phone rings. And the guy says, "Hey, is this Bob?" I said, "Yeah." Unknown number, okay? I don't know why I answer the unknown numbers, but I do.
So just get to the point. Did you extend your car warranty or not?
Well, the guy's first name was Scam. He's related to Mr. Likely. No, not in this case. This was a regular number. A number I hadn't seen before. It wasn't Walgreens calling to tell me a prescription was ready or something like that. He said, "This is Randy Levy, Peter's brother." I said, "Oh my God, Randy," and I don't usually use the God word, but I haven't talked to him in 35 years.
Wow.
And I'm thinking poor Peter Levy has passed away or something. His brother's calling me to give me some bad news. And he says, "No, it's It's all good, but I'm running the Glow Fest. Are you familiar with this?
I am not.
Well,
The
you
Glow
got-
Fest.
I want you to look it up on your phone. And I may not be called Glow Fest, but
GLO or GLOW?
GLO, well, GLOW. I think it's out at the State Fair this year. Now, last year was a drive-through.
The Glow Holiday Fest.
Glow Holiday Fest. And so we catch up a little bit, and I've known Randy. I knew him when his brother and I, Peter, played football together at Hamlin. Pete Levy, great guy. He was a lineman. I was a linebacker at Hamlin. And I was a pretty good head reader reading blockers. So he got to the point where Pete started faking me out with head fakes. If he's blocking left, he'd fake like he's going right with the head just to get me to. And most linemen wouldn't do that.
He figured it out.
Yeah, he did. He would fake me out with head fakes in practice. So, but I know he married another Hamlin student there named Elaine. Just a great family. Well, his brother Randy was into promotions back then, and became a big-time promoter of different singers, concert vendors. I'm pretty sure he did Prince back in those times. We're talking the mid-'70s when Prince was just getting big. And so Randy Levy has just done everything. He's done Wee Fest, and you can look him up online. He's very, very successful at what he's done. And he said, I'm doing this Glow Holiday Fest. Last year we had a drive-through because we had COVID. And he bought a bunch of Glow stuff from Nashville. Nashville apparently had a big Glow Fest too.
Okay.
He says, can you meet me out here at the fair and I can show you what we got going?
Two intoxicated males are getting into a vehicle.
I just, I want to, I donate most of the profits now to charities. He's independently wealthy now. So he's donating, every night he has a different charity that he's donating to. But it starts on November 18th, this Glow Fest. So I go out there to the fair. We're going to drive through it tonight because it's not lit up right now.
And it says it's a walkthrough this year.
It's a walkthrough. You walk through. I mean, there are a bajillion number of lights in this place. I mean, it is unbelievable what they are building there in terms of. They even got the sky ride open. You can ride on the sky ride at the fair above the lights.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's way cool.
I mean, but there's like 30 to 40 different individual venues with different music that you walk through. I mean, I'm totally excited about the opportunity to go there. But he says to me, he says, Randy, some guy working over here. He says, Bob, some guy working over here said you got this YouTube thing. Actually, one of his buddies, Tim, I think it was. Tim, he says, Tim told me I should have you guys out here to show a little bit about our show. I said, well, we'd be glad to do that. So he says, how many viewers you got? Well, we had got into that conversation. Who really knows on any given day how many?
This is where they got the car, right?
Yeah, we'll go down here. Anyhow, so on the 16th, we're going to go out there at nighttime, and he's going to jump in with us and talk about. It's like a preview day.
Sweet.
About what's going on. But I have to tell you, if you haven't, check it out online. I'm personally guaranteeing that it's going to be awesome based upon the construction that I've seen out there. And of course, there's going to be a limited number of tickets, and I don't know what that number is. I don't think it's really. I mean, obviously, until Halloween, things like this aren't promoted. But we're providing the security there as part of the State Fair police contingent, but big chunk of proceeds going to charities and different nonprofits, etc. We'll drive out there in a little bit later on tonight, but for me, just to reconnect with a guy I haven't talked for 35 years and found that he's doing something cool like that was Good story. So anyhow, we're coming up where the car was recovered down here on 5th and Broadway. Last night in the chase, the carjacked car. Just remember the Jeep Grand Cherokee from Roseville, from Experian, was taken in a carjacking. A woman had a gun pointed at her. 2 black males got in there. The young kids, they picked up some other people on the way. And at some point, the car is brought to a halt here at the end near 5th and Broadway. And all the suspects flee right in front of CHS Field. So I know when I got your car was right here, right? I think I saw you here in your little purple thing, and then you and Siegelstrom pointed me down this way toward Prince.
Mm-hmm.
So I got here at the corner, and some guy was standing on the corner here and said I said, did you see anybody run? He said 3 of them ran east. So they ran toward the east, and
at some point they must have looped around.
No, I'll show you what happened. They went this way, and then we secured this proximity.
Mm-hmm.
But they ran down here.
Yep.
And so they cut down here, and then they went into this alley back in here to our right here. I don't know if you can see it. And they found them hiding under that stairwell down there.
What? 314.
So you really can't see it too perfect down there. But that was their...
But this alley is, I don't know what, 50 yards?
Yeah, something like that. What are you thinking?
But the Kyle Williams, who spotted him,
From the other side.
was up on top.
Right.
And that gate up there is locked.
Right.
But it gives a little bit in, and he was able to push it in enough, and he looked down through the stairs that are metal stairs with those, like holes cut in them, and he could see one of the guys down there.
Yeah. Well, as fate would have it, I don't know if I'm going to get out that way. As fate would have it, the 3 of them that were hiding there were hiding with a homeless person.
I saw all the bags and stuff.
Yeah,
there.
so they were hiding with a homeless person and unrelated to them. In part, I think they were hoping that everybody would just assume they were homeless.
But that's kind of hard to pull off when you're wearing the proverbial little black dress.
You noticed, right? Yeah. So...
9171. 5 direct.
So this is where they were hiding, but we had the entire area cordoned off. You got to get that perimeter closed off first.
Frank Thompson, Sam 930 is on a red Dodge Nitro.
What's happening? What the heck? What is that? Oops.
You and medic cleared in, or you have some stage canal?
I should be on the central channel. Back to 1 here.
Stage canal.
They got a slumper and a crashed vehicle at St. Regis Drive and Spruce Place in White Bear.
Okay. So anyhow, eventually St. Paul and the canines and everybody, you never want to just walk down on people underneath the stairwell. You want to order them out one by one, similar to a felony car stop, which they did. And very successful. Dude, I didn't hit anything, Pat. I still got a chance.
Driver's awake.
So there you have it.
Driver's awake.
For those of you that not a lot of our viewers probably monitor those crime pages. What's the name of those crime pages that people could keep up on?
There's the St. Paul Police and Fire scanner followers. There's Twin Cities scanner followers, and there's Minnesota MN crime watchers. And the St. Paul Police and Fire scanner followers is where the really awesome video Christina Olson posted. I mean, audio of the pursuit
11 GOA 1241
from beginning to end. And by the way, one of the guys who bailed out of the vehicle as he was running through the gun he had used into the street.
So we are in downtown St. Paul. There's the ale house. Lower town off of 6th and Wakuda, the Bulldog restaurant there. Mears Park.
It's a beautiful part of downtown.
I wonder if they're going to do lights in Mears Park for the holiday season this year. Usually Rice Park.
That'd be nice.
I'm going to try to convince them to do the lights around the tree instead of...
Just advise that staged in the area.
749 Charles Avenue on a suspicious. The cop just got home. Can hear rustling noises inside of the house.
Heavy.
No one should be there. We'll be waiting outside in the purple sweater.
Going to 2 on this one here, big fella.
And you're out. 2324.
Anyhow, we will definitely get back over on York at some point this holiday season for the York holiday display, but which is of course free. They ask you to bring some disposable or some not disposable,
Non-perishable.
yeah, food with. Bobby Fox, hope everything's okay there at Securian. Haven't seen you for a while. We miss you. I like driving around downtown St. Paul. I feel like we bring a level of safety down here.
Absolutely.
People down here.
Black male in his mid 46, I think, wearing a blue and green plaid shirt.
2480.
We're on an unmarked Durango, of course. For those of you that aren't familiar with us, we're in the city of St. Paul in the capital county of Ramsey County, Minnesota. My name's Bob Fletcher. I have the honor of serving as the sheriff up here, and with me is Pat Scott, Deputy Pat Scott, a 35-year veteran of the St. Paul Police Department. In front of us there is our beautiful St. Paul Cathedral.
And it is beautiful.
Up on the hill there.
First quarterback 380, 464 Mariah.
The camera does not do that beautiful building justice.
Back of the address.
Nope.
Near that entrance. One of them appears to have a laptop plugged in.
37 I can go with.
7 activities.
We're on West 7th Street down here, coming up on Kellogg. The XL Energy Center, home of the Minnesota Wild, is on our left. And you're going to come down to the West 7th Street Business Center here with Holiday Inn there, the Hampton Inn. Of course, Eagle Street Grill on our left. Truck Park Bar will be on our left. Of course, the home of a terrible, horrific shooting incident injuring 16 people here.
Killing one.
Killing one. The new Bohemia. Cassette is on the right. Patrick McGovern's. Actually, that same football team that Peter Levy and I played on. Peter was the lineman, one of the guards, and Pat McGovern was the quarterback.
Oh, really?
Well, Pat Bamer. Jamie McGovern was the wide receiver. Pat Bamer was the quarterback. They went into business together and called their bar Patrick McGovern's, the first name of one and the last name of the other. And
Information for Maplewood Squad's medics are around to 2000 White Bear, room 209 on an 88-year-old male who was dehydrated.
Downtowner, Burger
Information at
Moe's,
2328.
Tommy Reed's.
Thank you for your service, officers.
You guys waiting for a bus or something or what? Yeah.
We don't have the money the county's got for fancy cars.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Still working?
We are live.
We're live still tonight, yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, we worked a lot of nights this week, didn't we? We were you mean still working like because of our age or because of the
Yes.
lateness of the hour?
I can't. I'm begging to retire, people, and I'm seeing you guys driving around.
It keeps us young.
Well,
I would like to be
There's
at
life
home
after retirement. Ask this
reading
guy
a
right
book.
here.
With a glass of wine. That's the way to go.
Nope.
There you go.
We don't want to
You
retire,
do.
right, Pete? We don't want to
How you
retire,
doing?
right, Pete?
Doing good.
I'm ready to go.
Are you?
Doing good. I've got
Next
like
year,
15
next
months
year.
left.
That's
I
why
mean,
I'm working all this
the commute that's
overtime.
killing me,
Yeah.
so.
Are you, oh, okay. Are you a street boss?
On a disturbance
No,
at 2384 North Fair Avenue West.
Remember, we're live here.
In apartment 12. That's
Hey, it's not like the first time the F word has been used on this, you know. It might be like, it's probably the second in a year and a half, but not the first.
2329.
It's okay, Officer
Nobody- John Jane
Sikowski.
Doe.
Officer Sikowski, that's just fine.
Officer Jane Doe. Is it all safe down here tonight, Sarge?
Yeah, it's a good night.
Okay.
It's nice. People are out enjoying, and it's quiet. So
Yeah, it seems
It's a good
little,
night,
little
yeah.
quiet
Yeah.
down here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
No big deal.
It's all right.
We've been known to now and then.
It's like after 10 o'clock, children should be in bed at this time.
That's right. That's right.
All right, well, we
you
appreciate
guys
your
have a good
friendship.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be around.
Nice
we'll be
to
around.
see
You
Good
too.
to see you.
Thanks,
Take
Thanks,
care.
Sarge. Thanks a lot.
See you guys.
Yeah. We warned her.
9173.
We're code 4 on fields. Team ready stage for now.
So we'll just see what else we got up here.
Copy.
They're down here kind of keeping the peace down on West 7th Street. There's a spot here too.
Yeah, I like the presence.
Security's out there.
9175.
What's your name, bro?
Hey,
Code for
who's
75.
calling?
Just
Hey,
how
how
are
are
you?
Sammy?
How are you?
For canceled at
Good.
2324. Do you want him to
You got it tonight?
start up again in stage?
Who you working with? Oh, there's the big guy. You guys work in the truck park. You know you're on live, Sammy, but feel free to talk. We like a little conversation. How's it? Pretty quiet at the truck park or what?
Very quiet.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
very quiet.
We appreciate it.
Seems to be the remnants of maybe a wedding party or something in there, and
Oh,
some regulars.
I'm a little quiet. I'm a little surprised.
quiet.
Surprised it's this slow.
Yeah,
The most excitement has been Alex's arrest.
I heard about.
That was a nice
he
one.
Texted me looking for some assistance after I get off here.
Oh, you need some, and we need some evidence stuff downtown, so we doesn't got to run out to there. But
Okay.
hey, on another matter, I won't mention it here right now on live, but we'll talk more when you. What time is this closed now?
Midnight.
So are they going to stick with midnight for a while?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's probably good. We're going to go check up on Billy's. We're getting people saying that Billy's is a potential hot
I've
spot
heard
now.
that too.
You did off duty last year, but they don't want anything this year?
Nothing now. No.
We're going to go take a look up there.
So, yeah, I heard that too.
We don't want to be
Tell people to come down to 7th Street.
7th Street's gorgeous down here.
Yeah.
Quiet. We got St. Paul cops on one end, Ramsey County Sheriff's on the other end.
Sandwiched by law.
Yeah.
Providing peace and serenity.
Exactly.
Checking out suspicious Grandview and St.
Just so
Albans.
you know, we turned
They
down
said
the
there
guy that wanted
is
to buy
a
drinks.
gray extended cab pickup truck
Way to
that's parked
go.
at the end of the street. Someone exited and is walking around the neighborhood.
Did you tell him you only
There's
drink
one of the
Mountain
neighbors
Dew?
Out of town. It's parked in the cul-de-sac just east of the intersection.
Shut up.
The male, average male, wearing the jacket. Looks going eastbound on
Well, everybody's having fun.
All
All right, we'll see you guys
See you
later.
guys.
Stay safe. Thank you. Let's go drive by Billy's, huh? Check the St. Paul tap out first, huh?
Reporting that this male is outside loitering at the
Yeah,
south end of the
good
parking
idea.
lot. 2383 Dale. to copy.
Check.
2333.
Well, it must have been those kids we arrested last night must have been responsible for a few of those carjackings, Pat, because we've had nothing tonight.
Nothing.
That's the way this police... I have to tell you, the one thing I want our viewers to know, it's a smaller number than you think of criminals actually committing serious crime.
Yes, it is.
This we can tell you after 40 years of experience. It's the same people committing it over and over again. If they're in jail, great, they can't. But if they're not in jail, they committed it. Granted, it's their same circle of friends that committed, and it's not a huge number. And that's why I've tried to get our department to focus on the career criminals and people that do repeat offenses, and
That's what we need to focus on.
work with the probation officers to get, to focus deterrence. So, burglars, same thing. There's career burglars out there doing burglaries every day. Theft from mailbox, career. Everybody has their type of crime they like, their MO, their modus operandi. It's people have comfort levels in certain types of crimes. And we have to develop expertise in each of those areas
5183.
and then really track that particular career criminal. And so if we can do that, we can really impact crime. And you remember when I was in charge of the burglary unit back in the late 80s?
Yep.
And we had some great investigators, Greg Lind,
Andy Gold.
Freikels. John Denoma was another one, your buddy John Denoma, he was in there, Walt Rebelliard, Eddie Lundholm. Well, we had 12 investigators in there working burglaries, and we focused on the same career ones. I mean, honestly, in a 2-year period, the burglary rate went down 25 to 30% by focusing on, and that was huge.
That's what the focus has to be on. You have to go after the violent offenders and the chronic offenders.
Exactly.
That's where the focus has to be. Nobody, not cops, nobody wants non-violent offenders to be incarcerated for long periods of time. They're the ones we need to focus on getting treatment, diversion, other options other than incarceration.
Yeah.
But when you're hurting people and when you just refuse to stop, with your criminal behavior you need to be focused on, and you need to be taken off the streets.
And when you break into people's homes, that sense of violation that comes, just like I was saying, my kid felt violated if somebody was taking his car. The home violation is tenfold.
Oh, it's horrible.
The car violation. So
You can get possible weapon info.
I was a victim of it back in the back in the 90s. I was asleep when someone came in and burglarized my house.
terrible sense of violation. I told you my next door neighbor 2 years ago had a home invasion in the middle of the night. I mean, it was just, the street was just off of Edgerton. Somebody drove up north on Edgerton and went down there and went into her house while I was sleeping, and she was sleeping upstairs. But she called in the morning. They were actually arrested. She should have called me sooner, but it's
Yep.
Anyhow, the point of this is that we need to, if we have enough resources. Back then we had, like I said, a dozen investigators in burglary. Then when I went back, after I left the sheriff's office, went back there in 2011, 12, 13, we were down to 5 investigators. I don't know what they have there now, but basically we had half as many investigators in 2011 as we had back in 1989. I mean, the crime is worse, and it's just been chopping over the years. You can't really solve crime and focus on them with a limited number of investigators. And this is what's happening in St. Paul, or Minneapolis too. Sorry.
Yep, absolutely. It's I'm not positive as to the circumstance right now, but I believe that they are all working out of the teams now, and that burglary investigations are just one of their things they're responsible for.
I don't know. We still had a crimes against property unit for burglaries and auto thefts, but then thefts were done out of the teams. Not sure how that's working, but they had to get rid of the juvenile unit, which was another unit I had it in the 90s, where we had 12 to 14 investigators handling juvenile crime.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear a lot about the street numbers, but behind all that is the need for investigators to follow up on the cases.
Absolutely.
And to really work that particular group. So we're going to go down the hill here to Jefferson in a minute. We're up on St. Clair and Victoria. Generally a low crime area, but
they're going to drop in the back way into the tap.
Yeah. On Dubiner. I got to bring my book back on how the name got. There had to be a Mr. Dubiner that lived down here or somewhere. If anybody's got that street, the Dubiner Street, the Dubiner Hill, right by the St. Clair the Linwood Recreation Center, which is a beautiful facility.
Yep, I raised my kids right around the corner on St. Clair. This was their park. Colleen Law was the director down there. Dear friend. Got my kids, took care of my kids well.
6921, are they cleared in?
Yes, they're cleared in. Bill's unresponsive.
If they ever
6910, we have a possible drug overdose.
Where's that? If they ever take those lights, I think it's out in St. Anthony.
Yeah.
If they ever take those Schmidt Brewery lights down, it's going to be a sad day.
Oh, please don't ever take those
The
down. One
on the First National Bank and the Schmidt Brewery lights. I mean, the Schmidt Brewery's not there, but the lights are still there.
Do they still have the free spring water?
I think so.
That's pretty cool.
I think so.
Looks like they got a good crowd here tonight.
So, I don't remember the case where DeQuan House tried to run somebody over here, right? With a car, and they shot at him.
Yep.
So it took a few weeks, but apparently they charged the guys that shot at him. I don't know if you knew that.
Yes. How you doing?
Good.
What's new?
Shit. Nothing. Probably the easiest Friday I've had in weeks.
Really?
Isn't
Not
that
too bad?
nice?
It's fucking quiet, man. I'll take it.
Well,
I don't get
do you don't? I know you gauge it by how easy it is, but did you?
Oh shit, yeah, they about to leave.
Huh?
They about to leave.
Who's that? Are we in their way? I was just gonna ask you if you found your perfect mate while you're working here yet.
No, I actually, shit, I got too many kids already, man. I got 2 boys and 2 girls. I don't talk to any of the women in here.
Come on.
That's trouble. Maybe if I could go back in time 7 years, back when I was like 23, but nah.
They're still young.
Women are trouble, man. Keep it in your pants.
It's like some are and some aren't, you know?
Listened.
See you later. Thank you. Not mine. Mine is in trouble. My wife, you know. Gentlemen, how's it going? What's happening? Hey, it's all good? Pretty cool so far? Winter's coming?
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to do a 30-point turn. 30-point turn. I might even be able to do it with 3 points. Ooh. I hate that sound of running over something that sounds like it could puncture a tire. Can we ask him how late they're open?
We did not. How late are they staying open here now? How late are they staying open now?
442 status.
2 o'clock, but
2
the
o'clock.
lot closes and nobody else can come in after 11:45.
That's not a bad idea.
It's the greatest idea ever.
Yeah.
What if they Uber? What if they Uber? You drop them off, they walk in or not? Do you let them walk in?
For what? Food?
Nobody gets in.
Nobody gets in it.
After
Okay.
11:45, it's done.
All these cars.
And everybody who's in here, that's the only people. that's
Do
in
they
here.
rush? Do they rush here at 11:30? Do they know that now?
Yeah, they try to come at like 11 o'clock now. And
It's 11:44 now.
yeah,
183 status.
once we put the they put the ropes up now. Once they put the cones up, it's over with. You know
That
what it
keeps the folks who get hammered at the cheap
Where-
bars from coming here.
Where do they come from usually? Where do they come from? Which bars do they come from?
a lot of them come from uptown and downtown.
They do. Minneapolis?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a lot of locals from this area, really.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Yeah, they're pulling in here. They know the system. Play, drink, party. Well, they're gonna put the cones up. All right, gentlemen.
Y'all be safe.
Play, drink, party. That's what his shirt says.
Yeah.
But, so let's run up to Billy's on Grand, huh? See how that one's.
That's
how
a
they're
good
doing?
idea.
Everybody's rushing here. Here they come. We got to get there by 11:45 to get in there. I never heard of that. I don't even know if it's technically legal. What do you think?
Oh, I'm sure it is.
To stop people from coming in?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know. You got a public establishment. I don't know if you can deny entrance. Maybe you can.
Oh,
But
I'm
you
sure,
can,
I'm,
you can
I'm
deny
sure you
you can deny parking.
I'm sure you can.
I don't know. That's the first time for 2 hours? It's one thing to deny it at the close of a night. I'm not saying it's not a good idea. Well, what if you said, 10 o'clock? Would that be okay?
Sure. Your
Well,
place.
Yeah, but it doesn't work that way. The laws don't work that way. If you have a public accommodation, and you have a bunch of people that want to come into your business, it could be perceived as being a selective use of. I mean, I kind of like it. I'm not saying I don't like it.
I'll research it for our next live.
It helps us. You know, it helps us to have less people in there late at night. And obviously, they've thought it through.
Mm-hmm.
We had the same problem with people coming to Billy's late at night from Minneapolis.
Suspicious at 2315 South Avenue East on a male wearing a dark blue jacket and beanie, carrying a backpack. Was seen looking
I mean, I suppose a truck park could do the same thing.
Seen on foot towards the new town.
If they stayed open past midnight, only the ones that are in there can stay. It's a good legal question. We're going to have to examine that.
Can you put me at 981-785 call?
As long as it's neutral in terms of who is rejected, you're probably fine.
Yeah, I think the fact that they simply let no one in, no matter what, they're fine. I think that's exactly what you said makes a difference, as long as they don't discriminate in any way.
Well, they're discriminating against people that are late. That might be the new standard in the bar industry. What channel you got there?
3.
Okay, that was Sherburne. I ran out. All right, I'll put that up 2. We're good to go here. We're up on Grand Avenue now, Victoria and Grand. Take a little tour down to the east end of Grand. Make sure everybody's safe. People like seeing our lights out here. They know, oh, there's a cop. And the undercover police squads are so valuable. People just never. They always know. Hey, maybe there are some other officers around, you know.
So it's 314 and 381.
They got their parking lot cloned off too.
Yep.
381.
Good crowd.
Really good crowd.
311.
How are you, buddy?
Scratch, I'm riding 10-4-327. Can you disregard? 381, you can disregard for now as well.
If you want 84 Tango.
Sounds good, thank you. Yeah.
It's a great street, huh?
Yeah, it is.
It's a great street.
Lots of great businesses, great restaurants, clubs.
If you want to enter clear dispersal. Yeah, please 23.
This place here, this India House.
Yep. I think you've mentioned that before.
I really love the food there.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, a lot of my Somali friends love the food there as well. It's right next to the Grand Pizza. They had, tough time during COVID, but I'll tell you what, in terms of little buffet there, the tastiness of it.
Yep.
Of course, the Grand Creamery is.
Oh.
I mean, that's what's great about Grand Avenue. You got a pizza place, an India House, and a Grand Creamery all next to each other.
You gotta like it.
It's just amazing. You know what I was going to say? I didn't get to say those young guys really like working with you, Pat.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
They do.
To hear.
I can see when I talk to them and listen to them, I can see the internal respect for you, for your experience.
Oh, thank you for telling me that.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Now, why would you just zoom by me like that? Jesus. Just ask him. We just said hi and just going to pull us by us. Why would you do that?
Hi.
Hello.
Don't be in such a hurry.
I'm sorry. I think my foot's broke. I'm trying to get to the hospital.
You look like you're in pain.
I am.
For real?
Well, you were just getting in the car there with our buddy back there, right? He was helping you get in?
Yeah, he helped me get in the car. And I thought you guys were drunk drivers, honestly. I saw the cigarette go out the door and I was like...
Okay.
Well, you know what's going to happen now. Someone's going to make a video pretending we're drunk drivers. because you said that. Some guy named Chris Thayer. Some guy.
All right. Well, you get yourself to the hospital.
I'm trying.
Just
I
drive
hope-
safely.
Okay.
Go ahead, straight ahead.
Drive
Thank you.
careful, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night. She looks like she's in pain.
We didn't ask how she broke her foot. But yeah, I don't normally hear that excuse for driving fast. I was going to say someone dropped a brick on it while she was driving.
You know, I'm going to, real quick here.
Yeah.
Michelle had her 64th birthday on October 29th. Lesko Brandon turned 40 on Halloween. Angelita Dufour.
That's a prank, probably, that one. Let's go.
Oh,
Funny.
jeez.
You were had by that
Oh,
one.
you got me.
You were had by that
You
one.
got me. Angelita Dufour on the 30th. Tammy B on the 29th. Cinder Armstrong on the 30th.
David Charles Henry 787.
Rose Schonecker on the 2nd.
Westbound 694.
Josh
Rose.
Martinez on the 30th. In November, and October 30th, Nova.
694 and Victoria.
Well, I hear somebody screaming.
23614. What was the new cross on 694? 694 in Victoria. Copy in Victoria. This is 2352.
Hey, did you see the new videos that Chris has put together? Yeah, he makes like a new one every day.
Yep.
Pretty damn good.
Do you have a plate? No plate. It's got a tap in the rear window. I can't read it. Still westbound from Old 52.
Old 52.
Westbound from Old 52. Speed's 80, light traffic. Speed's 80, light traffic.
We don't know what street he's on.
Looked like a white female driver.
Or like down by Egan.
Maybe early 20s. I didn't see any other occupants.
Oh, maybe it's that Jeep.
10-4, white female driver, occupied times 1.
Huh. Why don't you just ask him what kind of car? Maybe it's that one that was stolen.
Oh, Outlander. What kind of vehicle?
Speed's 90, we're westbound from 20th Street. Westbound 94 from 20th Street.
507, discontinue when you enter North Dakota, please.
Oh.
She drove a long way, Pat.
About to drive into North Dakota. Yeah, that's not going to be ours.
Disregard, got back on.
Oh.
It's an older gold CRV, just underneath 8th Street now.
There you have it. We got LTAC 1 from
Light
North,
traffic, speed's 80.
from
I'll
the border
discontinue
of
at the
North
bridge.
Dakota.
You're not a one copy.
Check your map there, YouTubers.
I terminated. It's continuing. It's in the left lane. Speeds are 80.
Minnesota,
Light
North
traffic.
Dakota.
I'm out of it. Terminating 2355.
So, by the way, the fair for this Holiday Glow Fest,
Yep.
or Glow Holiday Fest, is going to have food trucks in there. Tons
Oh,
of
really?
tons of food trucks.
Oh, I like that
they're,
idea.
They're allowing a bunch of concessionaires to come in. And
Copy, code 425. Copy your notes. The suspicious 1223 Park Place.
Oh, that's going to be a
For
fun
female
event.
banging on this side door, the address 2356.
yeah, it's gonna be something memorial to memorize. And for the future, again, they're going to do selfies. It's just, and again, some of you drove through last year, and that was cool, but they've picked up a bunch of assets from the Nashville Glow Fest that's apparently went out of business. Well, obviously we have a better holiday atmosphere up here than Nashville.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And the thing about lighting nowadays, they've hired several companies that orchestrate these lights to music. I mean, you can do a lot of fun stuff with lighting and music nowadays. Oh, and Santa Claus is going to be there too.
Oh, sweet.
Come and visit Santa Claus.
Take your kids.
Certain hours, not every day, but certain hours. I love the Christmas season. The only thing I don't like is the sort of pressure to get the presents.
Right.
I mean, they should give you more than one day to buy presents. Don't you think? I mean, it shouldn't force you to do everything.
Excuse me.
It shouldn't force you to buy all the presents the day before.
I'm going to try and get my shopping done in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I guess all the sales are moving ahead all the time, so. But they do say that a lot of the product is going to be delayed because of the backlog of cargo delivery. So if you want to get something, order it early.
There is a shortage of so much of everything right now.
Yeah. Except friendship.
Yes, sir.
There's no shortage of that.
Indeed. Definitely not inside this Dodge Durango.
Exactly. And in the back seat.
That's right.
Thanks for being our friend. As my friend Joe Keller would say when he calls,
5187.
thanks for being my friend.
Yeah, be quick one, Trevor.
I like Joe. Good guy.
Great guy. Thank you for being my friend. So we are northbound on Lexington at Thomas, going through the heart of the Midway. For those of you that lived in St. Paul for a long time, you remember when this street was not divided. There was no center divider. There was a large boulevard on the left and the right with huge, giant oak trees and elm trees. The city decided to divide the street, chop down the big trees, and build some more. We're talking back in '83. Boy, that was a controversy, chopping all those trees down.
Oh, yeah. This definitely was.
Coming up on Lex in front, sort of the south barrier of Como Park.
Gabe's by the park. It's a Packer bar. And the old starting gate that's now Raz used to be a Steelers bar.
little surprised that we haven't had a active stolen in pursuit.
Scared him off.
I'm probably waiting until Alex is through with that last arrest.
Right. Well, they're probably wondering how we found and recovered over a dozen stolen cars in the past week. So we put a little crimp in their operations.
Yeah, and if you guys are listening to what's going on in Minneapolis over there, let us know if there's any hot carjack situations in Minneapolis, because we'd like to look for them as we're patrolling through our district here. Now we're in the Como Park area.
Because what happens often is a carjacking will be done here in St. Paul, and they'll immediately go to Minneapolis because they know that the communications between us is sometimes delayed, and vice versa. They'll do carjackings in Minneapolis and come over here and start doing street robberies and carjackings here.
We're getting better. We have a network now of auto theft investigators that keep each other informed. And you backseaters help when you're monitoring and you're sending us stuff about what's going on in Minneapolis.
Absolutely.
You're a great clearinghouse of information for us. Looks like there must be somebody here in the fire pits. Of course, technically they're not supposed to be down here that long, but we don't really mind as long as...
Everything peaceful?
Looks like they're getting ready to...
Wrapping her up? All right, have a good night.
We should go over there and see if we can get a s'more. What do you think?
You got any s'mores over there? We are really tempted, but we got to keep going. All right, wrap it up, guys. You too.
You can tell they're just right at that s'more time.
Yep.
So what'd that guy at the bar say back there? Well, if I was 27 or if I was 23?
If I was 23.
What is he, he's 27 or what? I don't know.
He's 30 now.
Oh, he's 30. Oh.
He says, if I was 7 years younger, like 23, I'd be trying to talk to the girls in here. Jeez, you're just 30. You're not that old, dude.
Copy on route to the DOC, 876 Payne Avenue, Unit 34. Program PD. Copy, 5 minutes.
You know, I have a little bit of history with special events. I worked on a couple of ice palaces in the past.
Yes, you did.
And worked on some lighting for the St. Paul, the old Festival of Lights. Both those gates look closed there, Pat.
Yeah, we got a message about that.
8197.
Yeah, I was figuring.
I'll be out on an investigate 1300 block of Silver Lake Road. I'll get you the vehicle
I
in a
was going to
second.
go off of Comania, but who sent that to us?
Jim Chim.
Copy, 1300 block Silver Lake.
Yeah, I just like to see the entrance to the fair. You know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling.
I love that the date for next year is already up.
Yeah.
Two copy.
I think Kyle is going to be my partner at EVOC.
Well, that's good. That's because Kyle is probably the smartest guy that we got.
Kyle is a very smart guy.
Having said that, he's probably more of a cautious driver than you and I.
I'll loosen him up.
I want you to push him.
I'll loosen him up.
I want you to push him out of that comfort zone. At the same time, you push him out of his comfort zone. Make sure he doesn't roll the car like somebody did last year.
Whose name will...
Copy, it's just doing the medical stop, code 4, really soon.
64 Tango, clear traffic.
Copy. Resuming normal traffic on the North Main at 8 minutes.
8197, checking status.
I'll be out with one gentleman, and I'm going to be code 4.
Copy, did you get a plate for the vehicle?
Vehicles drove off. They were trying to help this gentleman.
Copy, then, code 4. 64 Tango, I copy your clear traffic, 9 minutes.
EVOC is the Emergency Vehicular Operations course, where we get refreshers in pursuit driving, and evasive driving, and high-speed driving.
Copy, have a good night. 9 minutes.
It's always a very interesting and actually one of the most fun training events that we have.
9 minutes.
Oh, mute this for a minute, will you? thought maybe it was something else. Thank you for staying with us. We're at the state fairgrounds on the back side of the Capitol. We're gonna drive you through the construction of the Glow Fest, Glow Holiday Fest. Like I said, I drove in here
motor vehicles
yesterday.
that your laptop, cell phone, call request, and everyone else. Listening to the vehicle that was taken tonight, the black Dodge Durango, Delta Zulu Mike 305.
Delta Zulu Mike 305. The black Dodge Durango. Those are popular cars, those black Dodge Durangos.
To get stolen, yep.
I don't know how many millions of lights they got here, but it is in the millions. Little,
oh, that was on the county channel.
yeah. Little known fact, though. I don't know if you knew this. I didn't know this till I was up here today with Head Commander Ron. So, all right. So, see all this stuff here? Well, you can imagine when all these lights are on.
Yeah.
Pat, take a look in front of us here. All right.
Oh, wow.
And this is one corner of all the stuff that's gonna be out here at the Glow Fest. And they got globes. I mean, it's still being constructed. It isn't even close to being done yet, but everything in this north quadrant is gonna be lit up. You see these tunnels of lights that you're gonna be able to walk under that are still being constructed out here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's Christmas tree lights out here. There's one big lit Christmas tree. I mean, obviously, we're going to give you a promo on the 16th of November here. But you can look at online. Yeah, they were building these like Christmas tree little farms here when I was here earlier today, and obviously none of the lights are on now, but
I can't wait to see it lit up.
I get excited about stuff like this myself. It's pretty cool. And so I gotta take you down here. So check this out down here. Oh, this might not be it. Oh, and here's another. Check out all these. Can you imagine when those big moose are lit up like that?
Oh, sweet.
I mean, we're talking about.
This is an event I'm going to come to.
Well, we're going to be here the first day, Pat, because. But check this out down here. I mean, oh, they got. This is kind of cool. So this is a bike.
Carousel?
Yeah, but basically it doesn't move, but you pedal, and when you pedal, you light the lights.
Oh, cool.
The lights, the energy for the tree there in front of you is generated by you biking. Pretty cool. You see all those different bikes on there?
That's very cool.
Yeah, that's but check this out here. Well, they're going to have music out here as well. I mean, sometimes some live music. But you see what's in front of us there? It's a giant...
I got to get my light up on that.
Yeah.
What is it, like a fountain?
It's a giant bridge. See those trees up on the top up there?
Yeah.
And you can walk up there. You can walk up to that second level and kind of... And then... oversee the Wonderland, you know?
Very cool.
Yeah. Somebody posted, if you find the website, somebody posted on there the link on the comments so everybody can go see what it looks like. I'm sure they got pictures.
Jim said it's going to be an ice castle.
Okay. There's just so much
163, I
creativity.
copy en route to the welfare
Well,
check at 2053.
There's a kid's maze around it. This isn't it, but there's a kid's light maze. I don't know what this is, but that's gonna look pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Once we get it
Well,
lit
I
up.
think it's suspicious on call. Will you notify?
Oh, this was what I thought was pretty neat over here.
125. Why don't you send me 111?
Now keep in mind when these lights in the ground go on, it's to music, you know, so you can they make them in waves or whatever. See all these balls? They're all connected to electronics.
George Edward Frank 856.
Looks like poppies. For me, it reminds me of the poppies in The Wizard of Oz. But I'm sure it'll be cooler than that.
2773, I'm with him.
Since The Wizard of Oz was...
Wonder how much the tickets are going to be.
I don't know. I have no idea.
You know what?
I think it's going to be worth every penny.
Heck yeah.
So much stuff here. So the entrance is going to be up here by Hoyt. The Hoyt entrance, Hoyt and Snelling. But I think they're also going to let you come in. I mean, it's just a number of these animals. These are all different ones that I've shown you before.
Very cool. So tickets are going to be $20.75 for adults, $12.75 for children ages 5 through 12, and children 4 and under are free.
There you go. I'll just dress like a 4-year-old.
Just had a carjacking in Minneapolis. Don't have any details yet.
There's some more trees. Check this out. Look at, I mean, you realize the amount of stuff that they're building out here, right? It's all these trees are wrapped in lights as well. Get some hot chocolate, hot apple cider. Here's where you can get on, right here at the entrance, you can get on the Sky Ride. Now you don't get off, I asked if you get off on the other, you don't get off on the other end, you turn around. You stay on, you turn around and come back.
Okay.
And I think you can schedule parties in here for your if you want to rent the event center. But look at all this. These are some obviously lit presents. That probably shouldn't be. What do we got over there? Just look at all this stuff. Now, if you look, you see that big gold circle
125.
where it says "Glow."
Golf.
Yeah.
Foxtrot Hotel.
That's the entrance.
Okay.
These are all different artifacts here. Going to be up on some. Those are bows for presents that are going to be up on top of there.
This is going to be very, very cool.
They might have struck another vehicle. Not sure yet.
So you'll come in through the glow and you'll go through a lit arch.
11 will be on the couple.
And I've done some of this work with some other organizations. When you light up at night, it's pretty amazing. So, as you know, right now we patrol the fair. We're not sure if we may not be patrolling the fair next year, but we will be in charge of security through the Glow Fest at a minimum.
I'm excited.
Yeah, well, on the 16th we'll show you a preview here. We're not going to give away the whole show.
The area is 8130 Pleasant View
This is
Court.
going to be
Sort of 911 hang up. It's within 6 meters.
This here is
The
going
caller
to be
said the husband was running away with the caller.
gingerbread house right here. Going to be a little gingerbread house. All the trappings of the holiday season will be here. Oh, here's some gingerbread men on the fence here. Well, we should see if we can get a Ninja Turtle Ginger Man or else we'll do it. A lot of work goes into setting stuff like this up. But again, so many of the proceeds go to charity and other nonprofits. Just excited to be out here.
So go to the Glow Festival website for to get your tickets, folks. I guess there's a $75 VIP ticket that includes a full bar.
Yeah, in that building there, the event center. Yeah, I want to get that ticket. I don't drink, but I kind of like the idea. They probably got some hors d'oeuvres in there too, don't you think?
You'd think.
This is a lot. See, we're still in it here. Here's some of the presents that are wrapped up.
325.
Oh, cool.
325.
Back over, look at the stars over there. Every possible. This is the backside of the poppy field.
Case number 231443.
But they're going to have a food truck court there where everybody can get food. Apparently, unbeknownst to me, this is interesting. I found this out today. Many of these buildings are not heated and don't have running water. And so some of them that are normally open for selling food during the fair have been winterized already. And they can't actually, for instance, Martha's Cookies, I don't think they can open up because they don't have water to make the cookies.
Okay.
So there's there's the butterfly house. You're not going to hit our roof, are we?
No. Plenty of...
Huh? We are back on the main stretch of the Minnesota State Fair. I'm about to drive by the giant slide. The grandstand right in front of you there. My favorite corn.
Oh, yeah.
Roasted corn.
Boy, we ate a lot of that during the fair.
Brown Pup Station is gone. The Hohenwald malts right there. Subs. Stacy Barona's giant slide.
8197, I'll be out at Cowboy Jackson relation.
Got it.
So there you have a little sneak preview of what's coming to the Minnesota Fair. Tiny Tim Donuts. The French fry stand. Cafe Caribe. And there is the Arthur Blakey Police Station, of course, home of the Ramsey County Sheriff's substation here right now. A lot of good memories here at the fair, huh, Pat?
A lot. It was a great event.
12 days might be a little bit, a long stretch to be here every day.
Yeah.
Which we did that. All right, thanks. That was fun.
It's coming together in there, huh?
Yeah, it was really kind of cool.
Yeah.
going to be quite the deal.
Yeah, I signed up for a lot of shifts, so I'm
Oh, you did. Very good. It'll be good. All right, Louis. Nice to see you. Thank you.
See you later. Now, apparently, Don Veek with the Glowfest says they're searching for site builders, parking assistants, front gate staff, online ticketing, food and beverage sales, merchandise sales, and character actors.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's character actors. That's us.
There we go. We're characters,
We're
all right.
characters and actors. I didn't know that. She's with the Glowfest?
Yes.
Hey, by the way, I think it goes through January 2nd. So if you're not from the cities and you're thinking maybe making a trip anywhere, number one, Twin Cities are always a great destination because we got the Mall of America.
Mm-hmm.
We got tons of fun winter activities, including the Glowfest. Winter Carnival, of course, is later in January. But the Winter Carnival will have some role here at the time. But Minnesota Wild's playing hockey. The Vikings here for football. Schedule a trip. Come and see the Glowfest. We'll be here. We'll be glad to see you. Bob and Pat will have a day. We'll be there besides the day we drive. We're going to drive through on the 16th. But then there's going to be some other days we'll be there. I'll see if we can rent a spot there for a day, huh? Have a little party.
There you go. Assist on a welfare check. Hamlin Terrace Apartments, 1380 Terrace Drive. Caller didn't know what apartment number.
I think it's worth if you're from anywhere in the 3 hour, 4 hour drive. I think it's definitely worth it.
Oh, for sure.
We're in St. Anthony Park. It's a neighborhood of St. Paul. We hardly ever get out here, but drive through, make sure everybody's safe. And the radios have been remarkably quiet, folks. Unlike last night when we were chasing stolens left and right.
Yeah, last night was a busy night.
Como and Carter, the center of St. Anthony Park neighborhood area.
You know, I'm going to put the website right in the feed for the Glowfest. Some people are saying they can't find it. So.
And thank you if you're those of you that are being kind and friendly. Appreciate that. If you see a person that's name calling, out of kind, being just a complainer, send the name to Pat. We're just not gonna have this holiday season ruined by unhappy people.
So speaking of the holiday season and looking for character actors, don't be a Grinch.
Yeah, you know, they're going to have a Grinch out there walking around. I actually met him.
Is that right?
Yeah, and I won't say his name, but his first name's Eric. But he watches Live on Patrol when I was out there. And he dresses...
It's 312.
And kids love that Grinch, you know. Like he said, hey, if they want to see Santa, they're going to want to meet the Grinch, too.
Of course.
1500 block of Ivy Avenue for a 911 abandoned call.
But don't be a Grinch here.
Back to a female named
Maybe we
Charlie
should dress
Owens,
up like characters, like the
He did answer
Masked
a second
Singer
call back saying everything was
show.
okay.
And they can guess who we are. I would not dress up as a Grinch, though. We're out at the border of Minneapolis, Station 280. Make a little trip through the parking lot. We have occasional problems here, but we haven't had any for a while.
No, we haven't.
Comments. Cancel 12.
I don't think anybody wants to ruin their car driving through the parking lot.
This is a bumpy parking lot.
We get Tango Hotel, Bravo, Oscar, Sierra.
99 copy, 129 and 110 and 545 Snelling Avenue North. Number 207 for a male that's been knocking on the console.
1 and 2 must be merged, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Back at personnel.
129 copy.
How you doing, guys? All right. Okay, Minneapolis carjacking. 2 Somali males, 18 to 22 years old, one with a face.
Hey, sir.
Yeah.
Got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Well, what the heck? Why you all that red? Look at that red out. Huh? Are you sure it's blue? I think you're lying. Red car, red outfit.
The suspect vehicle from Minneapolis carjacking.
Okay.
White Jeep, first 3 letters HHP.
Okay. Just now.
Within the last 10 minutes.
Do we know what part of Minneapolis it was from?
Not yet, but I'm going to try and find out.
Okay.
211 copy on Alpha Vista, 205th Street. Unit 100 for male.
Those Jeeps are really popular.
That is possible.
Mm-hmm.
63 copy on route.
So we're patrolling out here in St. Anthony Park, the westernmost part of the Como neighborhood. You can tell it's relatively quiet out here, but when you get assigned to this district, that's what you do. You just look for unusual activity, open doors, cars that are in areas they shouldn't be, people prowling around. And you gotta drive slow really to see things, because it's not just about traffic, it's about human movement.
Let's see if I can find out where it was.
This is where the term "all quiet on the Western Front" probably is fitting.
I'm out.
A police officer in Minnesota has jurisdiction statewide when they are on duty, by the way. Just to clarify for some that don't understand jurisdictional authorities. Go ahead, sorry.
Well, no, I was going to say those windows that we just saw decorated there on the front of some of those shops on Como, during the holiday season, they're even more decorated and inviting. That's one thing I forgot. Randy Levy said, apparently, you remember the old window shops from Dayton's and when we were young. You know,
Oh, yeah.
He's either purchased or acquired several of those window ornamentations.
The Dayton shoe stuff?
I think it's the actual
cool.
Dayton stuff, and he's going to have it displayed there in one of the buildings there. So you kind of walk in, you'll see the old historical displays.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. We should have a live on patrol day there. Don't you think?
Yeah.
West 312 and 381. Case in Flores for an assault. Passerby saw a male assaulting a female near.
Well, I better head back to.
Parties were last seen eastbound on Case. Male half is a black male, mid-20s, 5'9", thin build, wearing a black hat, red jacket.
The busier areas,
black
huh?
backpack. Also a black female, 5'4",
Yeah.
thin build, wearing 317. 40. 327. 327.
What's that say? Oh, looks like you were getting a message about where the carjacking was.
We'll take that. Yeah, thank you. 312-3.
Riverside, 2000 block.
That's really.
Last seen headed towards Cedar.
3-1, copy, thank you. 41 minutes.
White Jeep or what color is the Jeep?
White Jeep.
White Jeep.
HHP.
Hewlett Packard.
GOA.
You know, I've told. Who sent that one?
Chris.
There?
Yes.
Santa! I know him!
That was a good one,
Got a
Chris.
picture of Elf sent to me.
with Bob's face
Yeah.
in place of what's his name?
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, yeah.
That movie is hard to watch. It's funny, but it's hard to watch over and over again at the holidays. Santa, I know him. The woman in that movie that sings there,
Zoe Deschanel.
I really must go. You know, she makes the show. I really think, don't you?
I can watch that show over and over and over again just to see Zoe Deschanel. She's one of my favorite people.
Such a nice person. Yeah, I'm not good with names. But of course, Ed Asner is Santa, right? At the end.
Yep.
And God rest his soul. But you know, it's the same way. There's a metaphor there. The sleigh won't fly because people don't believe in Santa. They're negative. They're too negative in New York.
Exactly.
So we gotta increase the positivity here on Live on Patrol.
That's right.
Give us some more thumbs up. We're looking shooting for the 90. We're always at 97.5. Give us some 98%.
That's right.
98% thumbs up to keep our sleigh running.
We don't need any of those Central Park Rangers in here.
No. The Rangers.
631 in custody. Yeah, one in custody. Where are you going?
And the guy that headed up. I'm trying to think of who the actor was that was one of the Central Park Rangers. I only saw him briefly. And of course, who's Will Ferrell's dad?
Can't
even believe
Oh, I'm having a mental block.
Yeah. He's excellent in that role.
Oh, James Caan.
James Caan.
Oh, he's great in that role.
Yeah.
110, I can start to the fight.
Gonna burn the Como Park down if that fire gets any bigger.
Have another squad to assist him to University for 2 black males fighting in the alley.
Check where that fight is. Were you there?
129 up back.
Really must go. I think we're at our best in the holiday season, Pat.
I would agree.
Hey, there's no movies out today. What's the Eternals? Is that like a Marvel one? I didn't see that yet, but let us know if you go see these movies. And isn't the new Ghostbusters out now too, or not?
I'm not sure if it is yet or not. It's behind Anda Young at 769 University.
125.
Thank you.
En route to the LAC, one adult female. Squad 325.
45 minutes. One 10 in the area.
Copy. 325. 325. Tom 12 Hazelwood, unit 308, called back. Male half is back.
So we're gonna look for that white Jeep. If you're out and about, look for it yourselves as well. HHP, the first 3 on the plate. If you want to Cedar Riverside, it might end up down on Lake Street if it's going south. If it involves some Somali suspects, it definitely Lake and Cedar, that whole area is high potential.
Still don't have a lot of details on it. All we have is white Jeep with the letters HHP. Don't know which model of Jeep or the whole plate yet.
Do we know if a gun was used on that one? Or hard to say. Like last night, what I probably should have done is just turn the camera on when the pursuit started. Thought about that, you know, mount the camera, have it ready so people can see things in action. Probably not a bad idea because, like you said, when they don't know we're on.
Code 4 right now, trying to figure out what's going on.
And 224 on 1, we're a couple blocks out.
Yep, victim was held at gunpoint.
Okay. Good to know. Yeah, you know, it's so helpful to have you backseaters help and keep us posted. To be honest with you, it's a shame that we don't have a better avenue for information than you guys, but we got so much going on in our own county.
320.
It's hard to monitor another radio. It's much better to have you just send us the information like that. It's huge.
So once again, thank you, Christina, and thank you, Dave.
Yeah, the room 307.
So there was a fight down here behind 769 University. Remember 740 is Grotto and 800 is Avon. So they're right between Grotto and Avon, and they checked out.
222, go ahead. 326.
Try
to stop this vehicle in Mendota, New York. It's fleeing westbound.
Oh, there we go. Things have started.
Black male, bold, plaid shirt. Looks like it just crossed over arcade. Still going westbound. Was driving really erratically in the parking lot. Hit a couple
Avon and Sherburne is where they're out with them.
Right. That's where I was headed. I was listening to that other call. Mendota.
Copy, Mendota, New York, vehicle fleeing westbound.
Did he get
Driven by a black male, bald with a black shirt, crossing over arcade, 49 minutes.
Did he get a description?
That trouble truck, not pursuing. Just trying to light it up in that front. So that's why I just go out in the area.
Okay.
Copy, not pursuing.
Okay. I get a description. Yeah.
2755. You have a description on that vehicle?
Is there a description on that vehicle? It was like a silver Suburban. I didn't even run the plate.
Copy, thank you.
Info to squad, that plate is coming back to a blue Ford Escape.
Well, that wasn't. It's like an argument going on here, but the officers have it well in hand. A little discussion going on there. We're just gonna.
222, it's not GSH, it's Golf Foxtrot Hotel 326. Should be coming into a Chevy Suburban. Gold. Registers 2775.
East Cook. Oh yeah.
And Mike, thank you as well for always keeping us updated on what's happening on the LTACs
It really is a
in
team
other
effort.
cities. It really is.
Team effort. What the hell? Some Willards here. See how things are going there.
Here should be first name Capri.
325.
Should be on the phone right now. He's on the phone. Again.
Copy.
My wife was making fun of me the other day, Pat. We were talking about Bobby's going to have a hockey tournament up north, and we were talking about driving up to the hockey tournaments, northern Minnesota. I won't say where, but my daughter says, well, maybe you can drive to Grand Forks
325 on
first.
call back to the comp. Just getting a recording saying they're unable to accept calls.
Visit us before you drive over to northern Minnesota. It would probably add an extra couple hours onto the drive, but I said, Kelsey, I'm not doing that. I mean, that's a lot of driving. I'm too old to be sitting in that car for 6 hours. My wife says, yeah, he never drives for 6 hours. He never drives. Little argument going on. How's your night?
Great.
Good, thank you. I guess we do sit in the car for 6 hours anyhow, huh?
Yeah, we sure do.
You said you can't drive.
How y'all doing?
I ain't gonna lie. She approached me. I don't know if I don't really approach nobody.
Hello.
Tell her Ginger. Hey, Ginger, what's going on?
How are you?
And I'm like, oh, maybe they're like, hey.
What's your specialty? Hibachi
Yeah,
bowls?
we gotta come by. How about when you here tomorrow? What time?
We're only Thursdays and Fridays.
Thursday, Fridays?
6 till we run out.
I gotta get a ginger bowl from you, Ginger. I do. I know. Thanks,
See ya.
buddy. Thank you.
All the clear, slots still out.
Yeah, it's 53 minutes.
You think the cold air is causing a little lower attendance at some of these places, or what do you think?
It sure looks that way.
Or is it holiday season? Just everything was a little lower than we normally have on Fridays, right?
Mm-hmm.
People going back to work, maybe. Not sure. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Mike was pointing out a lot of guys went hunting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of hunters out there. We had several sheriff's deputies that are out hunting. I got 1 and 2. You got 3, right? Good to go. I love that St. Agnes Tower. When it's lit like that, the bell's lit up in the middle.
Beautiful.
And you leave the lights on here. That's fantastic.
Beautiful. Jesse went to junior high there.
2165.
I'm hoping that the Cathedral will have a light show again this year.
142 Fluid Avenue.
That was really cool last year.
Yeah.
Suspects not on scene.
Let's run by that nickel joint, huh?
Got it.
At 57 minutes.
We might close it by then, I'm not sure.
55 minutes.
Yeah, looks like they do close early.
By the way, at the I'm sorry, but I'm mentioning this stuff because it pops into my brain. At the Holiday Glow, the Glow Fest holiday thing, they're going to do a ball drop on New Year's.
Oh, cool.
And it probably won't compare to our ball drop, right? That we did last year.
Oh, no way.
It probably won't compare to that. But I'm thinking maybe we should join their ball drop for New Year's Eve.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. New Year's Eve ball drop. Yeah, there is no ball drop here really in the Twin Cities. I mean, everybody watches New York's ball drop and then they replay it an hour later. But to have an actual ball drop on New Year's outside,
Pretty cool.
I think that will be cool. We can televise the ball drop on Live on Patrol. And maybe we could add a little bit. You think?
Why not?
A little bit of some noisemakers or something. So Chris, if you want to reconstruct last year's ball drop in a short little video, I'm sure Elf would appreciate it.
Elf would definitely appreciate it.
The only thing I'll say about Will Ferrell, and probably the best Will Ferrell line. Remember in the movie Step Brothers?
I remember the movie.
I gotta remember who the guy that's in acting with him.
He's got a name that's got a middle initial.
Con might be the dad in that one too, but he was in the race car movie with him too. Will Ferrell and him, they were both race car drivers, and they're stepbrothers. And they're very immature for their age. All right, very immature for their age. People are gonna, and so the best line is when the dad gives him $20 for pizza, you know, and the stepbrothers, but Dad, that's not enough for wings. Come on, you backseaters, I know you know that scene. But Dad, that's
John C. Reilly. There you go, thank you.
Dad, that's not enough for wings. I heard that line a few times in my 4 children that I raised.
Caller's boyfriend is hitting the comp.
These guys are 30 years old.
His name is Eugene Wilson. He just went outside and is possibly trying to leave. He does drive a 2016 Porsche Cayenne, all black. Should have the gun with him.
How's it going, partner? Well, it's good to see you.
Alright.
Thank you.
True to a copy with the firearm used in the assault, or he's just suspected.
supposed to be in possession.
So far, it's just stating he's in possession, but be advised, Trump is now stating that he may try to assault police or
Where's that one at?
I'm looking for it.
225.
2016 Fremont.
We're still working on what he's saying, huh?
59 minutes.
Well. I'm seriously thinking we should just do a little 1 hour / podcast / crime thing during the middle of the week. Maybe a half hour even, right? Where we talk about what crime is going on and we get an actual map.
Yeah. Okay, apparently he was hitting the woman. Just so you know, folks, this is a long ways away. We're not headed there. Just to update you on what's going on. Boyfriend was hitting her. He has a gun. Looked like he was trying to leave, but then he came back in. Drives a 2016 Porsche Cayenne, all black.
Well, Barnes is full. Definitely got a lot of cars here.
This is a big crowd.
Big crowd, big crowd.
We're going to want to be here at closing.
How's everybody tonight? How's everybody tonight? Hey, drip, 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 drip. Isn't that what Ric Flair says?
312.
Pardon me?
What?
Well, I'm sorry that you think that. I'm speaking. Are you?
Suspect is also
If you're
likely
making fun of my dialect, I don't think
come
that's.
back into the apartment
Huh?
before the line disconnected. TC's trying to pull back.
You know, I tell you what, sir. I've been here 1,000 times. I've never run into you before. Never seen you ever.
If TC's able to get
Never.
in contact with the female again.
Never seen you ever because. Yeah, never seen you ever, and I never run into anybody quite so disrespectful.
302, copy. Let's go through.
All right.
Try to get the apartment number.
The rest of you maybe should encourage him to be a little bit kinder.
Somebody driving with no lights, 1 block north of Lysetta, just went east.
327. Looks like this
That young man wasn't very nice.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, that one's in fuck the police. This kind of reminds me of the truck park night, remember?
Mm-hmm.
We had a few...
Yep.
So I'm thinking
A
people
lot of
have...
disrespect in the air.
A lot of disrespect. You think he knows his lights are off?
Pretty dark here. Clear.
It was like he dropped somebody off. Well, he's using his turn signal. I may not know the lights off.
GMH 580.
You sure that's right? Is that
I think so.
Is that a G or a C?
You tell me if I'm
All
wrong.
right, well, let's just catch up. Try to avoid.
That's a G.
Try to avoid collision. Yep.
Red light. Just for squad info. I just drove past. There's 2 males outside with hooded sweatshirts, just to advise.
Oh, he's got his lights.
Was it clear?
Yep.
Copy. 2 males
It comes
outside.
back to that kind of car.
Oh, let's just say hi to him and thank him for turning his lights on. Good. You can roll the window down. How's it going? How's it going for you?
Huh?
How's it going for you?
All righty.
You know why we were behind you, right?
I had hit my light.
Yeah, you did. So
I'm sorry about that.
glad, no problem. Glad you figured it out.
Yeah.
We're
You have a
just-
good night. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
Talk to you. to check to make sure he wasn't intoxicated, and that wasn't the factor for driving with his lights off.
Unit
But
402, marked an in progress suspicious comp site blood trail in the stairwell going up to that
seemed
unit.
very
The
sober.
door is open.
The suspect was not wearing supposed to be wearing a blue shirt with
Cops squad
white
copy
stripes,
that
correct?
as well.
Where is this call at where the they're still looking
Move
for
your
this-
hand so I can see.
Channel 1. But is that a suspect? Is that the apartment assault or what?
Northeast corner, about 3rd and
Possibly a shots fired on Asbury, 563.
150, confirm no suspects closing.
3rd and Route. Alright, 327. Check outside, 315, call out.
That's possible. I'm not sure that's the call.
From the house.
Three two seven copy. 365 copy. This is suspicious.
Copy.
02 I copied it as well. Thank you. Copy. It's 1000 Edgerton, Unit 402. Comp site blood trail going up the stairwell leading to that unit, and the door is open.
Let that gentleman know that we're the good guys, okay?
Oh.
Copy.
327.
A lot of energy here, huh?
Southbound.
No kidding.
There he
Back
is.
of the house. Yeah,
There's the drip drip.
Drip, drip.
South, 37th Street still.
124 just advising the original constable merit to these stages for 4 more shots.
Oh.
Receive, I'm in the area.
Copy.
5182, I'm clear.
But I don't know that they have a suspect on the shots fired yet, do they? There's a couple things going on over there. I don't know what's happening.
110 squad's in the alley. He's not over there. He knew we were going to try to find him.
See, 110's on a different
Yep.
call.
Looking for it. I think that's.
Copy. So you said he left?
Channel pattern style.
Affirmative. He's talking on the phone.
Squad 379 and 380.
383.
Oh, one of them fled from him on foot.
From that fight they were in?
Yep.
Oh, brother.
It's marked in 94 and White Bear Avenue outside the Motel 6 for an accident with injuries. Below the Holiday, between the entrance to 94, there's a vehicle in the water. We're getting fire and state siren as well.
Vehicle in the water over there. Below the Holiday. Accident with injuries over there on the east side.
Stop recording minutes around.
Turn that up just a hair. We'll listen in on what's going on over there.
And 302, do you copy the accident?
I'm going to put this on.
Risky 106.
If I'm still on the PIC, you can clear me, and I'll be out on 73's DWI. Copy.
Looking for a Jeep?
Just looking at plates.
Oh, I don't even want to do this, but I'm going to take a quick drive through the lot.
See if there's some friendlier people.
I'm going to have to be at Warren's at closing here in another hour. There's going to be some conflict there. What's going on? Hey, we like Taco Tuesday too, so it's okay. Yeah, we are. I heard her say.
We ain't did nothing, man. We leave. Come on.
Did I say you did? No, I didn't.
I know.
Hey, listen. Everybody's always done something. Everybody.
Except for you, huh?
Well, I ain't saying that.
You ain't expect that answer.
We're all humans, right?
Hey, listen,
What?
we
Yeah.
all human, man.
We're all
These
human.
my people, they from out of town, man. We ain't doing
327.
I know. We're just making. Hey, and you know, we're here to make sure you're safe.
You here to make them safe, man. You all right?
You tell them we're here to make them safe. Welcome to town.
Okay, have a different name, not suspect name. We're going to try and make contact at the house with the female and younger brother. Copy.
Actually, I'm happy and around to the domestic 554 Central Avenue West, Unit 508, at 110.
He's in a hurry to get a tow.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, just in general, that Bourne's crowd wasn't quite as friendly as normal, right?
Definitely not.
Just like this gentleman said, he's got friends in from out of town. If the out of towners don't know us,
Come to the front door, please.
and that relationship we built for so many years isn't as valuable, right?
That's right.
So we got to count on the ones
379,
that,
I have it on the dish right here.
we got to count on the ones that do know us.
To set them straight.
379, 380. We're going to be on the on-ramp East 94 on White Bear.
On-ramp.
Copy, on the ramp to eastbound 94 on White Bear. 379, having it for the plate, Alpha November Hotel 814 for the call. And we're call for medics. Copy.
Well, quiet here. They must have closed.
We're doing 10-3 on Fremont until officers report for.
Okay, well, there is that.
Copy, calling 10-3 for squad to 2016 Fremont 112.
Actually, did you copy your update?
We did.
Okay.
.380. All occupants are out of the vehicle. Copy, still holding 10-3 for squad to 2016 Fremont.
.554 Central. That they just updated the call.
Yep.
Ex-boyfriend assaulted her with brass knuckles. Jeez.
That's not good. Are they there yet?
36102.
I believe so.
361.
For code 4 for medics on this accident, they have a 10-3 on 703.
Copy, code 4 for medics at 113.
365.
Code 4. Impact 10-5.
Copy, all squads still holding 10-3 for squad to 2016 Fremont Avenue on the domestic 113.
Any log on.
Tomorrow, I think the Mounds View boys
He is making contact now.
soccer team
Copy, let's make sure
is
we got
playing in the state championship out at US Bank Stadium, 10 o'clock, I think the game is. Congratulations to Mounds View boys soccer.
Indeed.
Making it to the ship, as they say.
Nicely done.
Should be a good game. Be great if they could bring home the championship. No plate on that one.
I'll move this to 3.
312 info. 312, go ahead.
Fremont.
On Fremont, I can hear a male in the bathroom here saying he's going to come out with his hands up. He's still in the bathroom here on the 4th side of the house.
Copy. You can hear a male in the bathroom saying he'll come out with hands up.
The guy's brother, he said he'll come out.
361.
Is it the suspect? Oh, or is it the brother?
I don't know if anybody working CCD.
Sounds like they
Copy.
think it's the brother.
Checking channel 1. I'll check on channel 1.
Gotta get something to eat up at the Speedway in Maplewood, Pat. Are you good with that?
Absolutely.
You've started.
Channel 1.
You started.
361, that's negative.
Sounds good.
Copy.
Tell 9 that last transaction. Or you guys a block south on your route. 8 for
361 on 2.
Will you just come with me? I just going to cover the side door that faces the road.
You got 10-3 in east. Can you read State Patrol to come to our location? This happened on the on-ramp.
129.
Received. 129.
312 to 315. 31012.
I'm clear. I'll take that 911 on Dayton. I'll advise.
361, they're already en route.
That's going to be our
Copy, thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Copy.
Squad 124.
124.
This will be clear report 119, 102.
Copy.
Well, it'll be clearing Como and route to the LEC.
Received.
Well, we're reading all these plates and running all these suspicious looking cars. But
124 copy of what to assist.
No hits so far.
For female that's refusing to leave, laying on the ledge of the window talking to herself. She's a smelly female wearing a white shirt, blue jeans.
I wish I could remember where I picked up that spicy German sausage one time.
Spicy what?
Spicy German sausage.
Our comp was anonymous.
Got that for you instead of a hot dog?
Yeah.
I think that might have been the holiday up on Arcade.
Was it spicy German?
Yep.
Or spicy brat or what?
Spicy German sausage it was called.
8196 and 8197.
Are you able to listen back and confirm this is the address given?
1390 7th Street, North.
I'll have to keep this up there.
DOC.
Well, if something happens now, we'll be needed over here since they got a lot of squads working on Fremont.
Her own apartment, which is apartment 27. The caller was like this.
So we definitely need to get some sustenance.
Just thinking that. Damn, that's not enough for wings.
You know, that's going to be stuck in my head all night now.
Yeah. I did watch the original Ghostbusters again the other night. The rest of it, I would watch the first part.
Just to confirm that's 1023 Dayton, correct?
Those are some funny guys.
Very
Thank you.
much so.
You're welcome.
Sigourney Weaver was.
357, the male with those ES keys.
But that's another great line from Bill Murray. And Stripes, another great movie.
Contact.
Where you been? Where you been, soldier? Training, sir. What kind of training? Military training, sir. Yeah.
So if you just officers outside or aware, we're inside checking.
That's Stripes. I could watch that movie every other day. These guys are so damn funny. He still owns part of the Saints, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the primary owners.
Makes it to town pretty regularly.
Yeah. Hey, we had I know your friend lives up here, Jen, but the other night when you were off,
Can you start
there was a call at Montana between Germain and up here, not too far from
Kennard.
Yeah, right in that area, about an Audi that was the Audi that was probably the stolen Audi.
Okay.
Ended up getting you guys later that night or the next day.
Yeah, I think.
Got a new pair of skates for Bobber up at Strauss up here, straight ahead.
That's a great shop, isn't it?
Oh, it's unbelievable, and they're always busy lately. I think there's a big comeback of hockey coming up from COVID. And Jack, always get your skates prepared by the best expert in the field. Jack is absolutely amazing. He's the sharpener. He's the expert sharpener in the Twin Cities. I won't mention his last name here because I never know if people like being. Stop into Strauss. Ask for Jack. Moose Younghans works there, of course. We've talked about Moose for many, many times. What a great role model and coach he's been for the East Side for years and years. Bill Rohde was in there. Bill Rohde lives down on Case there. His lovely wife, I think, still watches periodically. There's a young man that works there, one of the nicest kids I've run across, got Tyler, and we're going to have him ride with us some night.
Oh, cool.
Just a really nice young man. Amazing how few cars are out for a Friday night, right? We got to be hardly the hunting.
Very surprising.
I don't know. It's for all the thousands of people that go hunting, it doesn't seem like there's that many deer. But there's probably plenty of
302.
six-packs.
QC verified 2016 Fremont was the address given. They specified it was the house on the corner.
Hey, thank you.
How are you? Hi. Well, we're keeping it up, making sure you're safe. You were? Why? Yeah, there you go, girl. Yeah.
Damn, I was trying to tackle a motherfucker and shit. Like, fuck. We're just eating candy here, sir.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you.
How you guys doing?
Where you headed now? You calling it a night or what?
Hell yeah. I'm a co-founder of Sobriety is Dope.
Oh, thank you.
It's a nonprofit organization that helps mothers that lost their kids due to incarceration and lack of judicial support.
Thank you.
I can help get them back. I almost lost my son, so.
Oh, thank you very much for doing that.
You're very welcome.
God bless you, what you do.
Thank you so much.
We need more people like you.
Let
Yeah, we need more people like you.
me give you my card. I'm a menace to society, by the way.
You are? Well, some people say that about Pat.
I need a menace to society. You know, it's no fun. It's no fun.
It sounds like you're a benefit to society to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. A menace to the system. That's what you want to be, a menace to the system.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna piss a lot of fuckers off.
Do you watch us normally or what?
What?
Huh?
You guys?
Yeah.
Do I watch you?
Yeah, we're live on
I
patrol.
love you.
Okay.
I love you guys.
Okay, well,
Thank you.
You know why?
Thank you.
Because there's not very many good ones around.
Well, that's kind of you to say
See,
that.
so-
We're hoping there'll be more. Yeah, Pat, read that and give her a little plug there. I can't see all those small words without a little more light.
It says
Companionship,
friends who understand and genuinely care, paying it forward. While reducing recidivism, reunited families who suffer from addiction through advocacy and stability, careers and employability, we instill faith and hope one woman at a time by helping plant the seeds
That's so cool.
to become the most authentic you.
That's so cool. And what's the name of your...
So I've been to prison 3 times.
Well, tell us the name of your business first.
Sobriety is dope.
Sobriety.
Dope stands for
Dope.
direct opportunities for positive environments.
Okay.
So no matter what resources we offer you,
Smart.
that'll always be a step forward to completing your journey, getting housing, getting permanent housing. So we provide housing and everything, and all our.
How do people get a hold of you? Is it on there?
I have an email. and
Bravo
a number.
142 GOA with 129.
Sobriety is dope.mpls@gmail.com.
mpls@gmail.com. Well, we got to make sure we get you a shout out and appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you, Crescenda.
You guys are special.
She's with you?
Yeah, is she retarded? Doesn't she look retarded?
No, she looks smart. She looks sober and smart. Hey, I always tell my kids.
She's my first. She's my first to stay in the housing down here on
Where's it
I got
at?
my first company apartment. It's a 1-bedroom.
Where's it at?
It's on Furnace.
Furnace.
Right there
Yeah,
on
yeah, Furnace.
Furnace.
Good work. Good work. Hey, good work. Keep up the good work.
I have 9 felonies.
Well,
So tell these little rugrats it's possible.
yeah, that's a perfect example. Thank you. Thank you.
Tell me your name one more time.
I'm Bob, and that's Pat.
Bob?
Bob Fletcher, Pat Scott.
Bob Fletcher.
That's me. I told her.
Fletcher, I need your card.
I don't even care. I might have a card. Let me see. I don't.
I'm gonna need you one day, for reals.
I don't know if I have any cards, but I'm not that hard to find.
I know.
Wait, maybe no.
I'm so thankful I got the opportunity to meet you.
Yeah, well, my pleasure. I obviously don't have any cards in my wallet.
So how about this?
Oh wait.
I was gonna say I got a card and a pen.
Oh, there we go. I got a card. There we
I'm
go.
the
That's
luckiest.
my cell
I'm the
phone.
luckiest son
Text
of a
me.
gun.
Text me.
All right, Fletcher, be safe, okay?
Later. Thank you.
Have a good night.
If they give you any trouble,
We're gonna get some nourishment. We're hungry.
Keep up the good fight.
Thank you.
Bye, Pat.
Thank you. Pat's a nice name. You know that? People like Pats. Did you know that's a friendly name?
Thank you.
Bob's okay, but Pat is like, bye Pat. It's just. I think that's why people like you better. I think it's your name. What was his mother brothers? It was Tom, and what was his brother's name?
Dick. Wasn't it? Tom and Dick's mothers?
And Tom was the one that thought that Mom always liked Dick better?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know, then Dick isn't a better name than Tom. But Pat's definitely a friendly name.
Well, thank you. We'll be back, folks.
We'll be back. We're gonna go get some num-nums. Oh, Chista. There's a chase on 94. Is there LTAC?
Whoops.
That was 12 minutes ago.
guessing it's over.
That's okay. Might have ended before it got all the way over here. Coming out of Minneapolis. Yeah. 12 minutes is an eternity, and we're gonna leave the radio on. You can monitor when we'll be in there, make sure we're safe. We're gonna get some nourishment. We're going back into the east side. We're gonna check out Maryland White Bear, and then we're gonna head over to Lawrence.
I gotta use your charger for
With our luck, we'll probably be 10 minutes late.
211.
Can you put me on assist citizen and clear my PPP? Advised, and I'll be transporting 4 juvenile males to 750 Milton.
What is your location?
Holiday, Rice and Penn.
All right, all right. Don't hurt who? Don't hurt him. Who? Stepping up the car like that. Don't hurt myself? Oh, that's sweat.
At 211, it's going to be 629 Rice Street, Rice in Pennsylvania. That's Holiday.
I'm fixing it.
320.
320.
LAC with 125 will be with me.
Copy, LAC at 136.
$44.88, $44.80.
5182.
Oh, can you say 4?
5182. Medics are going to New Perspective Senior Living in room 118 for an 81-year-old male at a fall.
2 minutes, gonna miss.
At 139.
$139.
4047. How are you replacing 4480?
$44.80, I'll show you, sir.
Oh, come on now. That's no fun.
139.
There you go. Take care.
Here, give her some of these. Give her some of these 2 quick trip cards. That might
Is it
help.
Quick Trip?
I think it's Quick Trip. It says on there. On the front. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for your work. Oh, those are for her. A good person always shares it forward. I'm confident she will.
Keep up the good works. We got a chase out in the Brooklyn Center area. Crashed, people ran, setting up a perimeter, bringing in a drone. Suspect at gunpoint.
Squad 211.
211.
See a person abandoned the lot for recovered.
283. If we haven't already, you can get a tow. And then, is there anybody available that can do a vehicle swap on these firearms?
Well, recovered firearms, plural.
$44.80.
44.
This is Buddy back on a domestic at 1908 Wasabi. Caller's daughter Kaylee is being assaulted by the boyfriend named Johnny. Black male, unknown last name and description. No mention of weapons. Info was given by phone about 5 minutes ago.
Wasn't there just a shots fired at Wasabi here yesterday?
Yes, there was. Sounded like a drive-by.
8-9 copy and
You want to remind
info
me?
disclosed. The daughter is requesting to remain anonymous as I want the boyfriend to know she told.
You want to remind him of that or not? I got it's in our.
142.
We'll go there too.
I'm not familiar with the details on it.
From males who broke into the building or attacked the street.
Do you have your
Left out the Robert Street door.
Arctic?
9173.
You want me to be on Arctic?
No, well, no, it's.
You can clear myself.
That's how I found out about it. It was on the Arctic notices.
Oh, okay.
I think we can just scroll back and
Copy,
just
142.
scroll back to mine yesterday. 1908 Wasabi. There was a drive-by there. If they're going there, they should probably be aware. See what time it was.
4480.
4480.
Sorry, I might have missed this. Is the boyfriend still on scene?
Last time the caller spoke with the daughter, affirmative.
Copy.
What?
143.
That's from Nicole.
I don't know what that means.
Phony calls.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Yep.
But that I do know that address is legit. Who's that from?
Hard.
She went to sleep.
8186, you can change the call to a PIC. It's supposed to be clear for
Squad for EOT 261.
Got it.
264.
264.
286.
286.
Any other spots for EOT?
We're gonna run by this call on Wasabi
Have a good night, 145.
with the Maplewood squad.
Anyone else for 0-200 EOT?
We're not gonna take a primary role here, but
Have a good night, 145.
I'll tech 2 again. We're just gonna have to go mute while I eat if people are gonna.
Speed's 150.
Exiting Glenwood. Eastbound Glenwood.
362 EOT.
Minneapolis.
Copy, enter additional squad for 0200 EOT.
Copy, exiting Glenwood. Eastbound, based in Minneapolis.
The advisor has also a history of spawning calls to this address and calls with common variant stories.
Copy that. Thank you.
You're welcome, 145.
We'll be in the area.
4488, clear
Pardon me?
both squads on
I think
Founded.
we've had a bunch of swatting calls from
Was that drive-by not a true shooting the other day or what?
More drive.
There's smoke coming out of an apartment underneath the door. They think they're smoking meth in there, but it's all swatting calls.
We'll just be outside.
I appreciate it.
Okay, you bet. You bet.
Stay safe.
You bet.
Continuing eastbound Glenwood through with you or any other squads through 200 units. Eastbound Glenwood 230. Negative response, have a good night.
Who's that? What the hell we got going on now?
4480 arrived.
Is that another?
And flight's gonna have to divert due to weather, not available.
Copy. 329, terminating last site. Correction, half sight of them again. Continuing eastbound Glenwood, coming up to Penn.
Copy, eastbound Glenwood, coming up to Penn.
329, I'm going to
Hi,
terminate.
how are you?
Speed 093 on
Good.
city streets. They're still dark out.
Are you tied? Are you related to this call or what?
Copy,
No.
terminating.
We got a police call here. Suspicious white car. What do you got going?
Nothing.
Okay.
I just left Bleachers.
Okay. Where do you live, sir?
I'm staying with my sister right now.
What's the address there?
1886.
Okay, you go ahead and head home, okay? So we don't get in the way. Thank you. Thank you.
Copy 1924, Masabi, clear at 147.
He's just the driver.
We're getting an update. This caller is saying that they smell smoke and they're refusing to answer questions. They're requesting the fire department. Sounds like they're speaking with fire now.
Mute that for a minute.
Case number is 23140.
4480. Code 4. No smoke.
Code 4, no smoke.
Code 4, no smoke at 115.
How you doing? You've been getting some phony calls down here, huh?
Every day.
All right.
Wonderful.
Last time was a fire call, I think.
Yeah.
There's been fires, stuff like this, over and over again. So thanks for coming
yeah,
by.
of course. Of course. Have a good one. Well, it's 10 to 2. I probably should scoot us down to Rice Street, huh, Pat?
Yeah, I think we should.
Feeling like we're going to be too late. Yeah, we had a drive-by shooting call the other day, another fire call. Apparently they've been getting phony calls down here on Wasabi.
Yep.
Usually what happens is someone's trying to harass a person that lives here by sending repeated calls, fire trucks, police officers to their house. They call anonymously.
Say there's some severe situation going on, get a large police response.
Or there's some mental illness involved and a person is calling themselves. I gotta have you go run this plate in this white car we just passed here.
Okay.
Before we run over there.
BGB.
You can show me a list. Yeah, do you want to and 85, if you can note that I had a
Village Trail.
2 Henry 580.
What number?
1675.
Isn't that a coincidence? Isn't that a coincidence?
Case number
They probably borrowed it and smashed it up.
231468. Thank you. You're welcome. 153.
All right.
302.
Oh, you got one in there. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
302. The DOC on Old Hudson, is that Tom calling from the store line?
I believe so. I'll double check.
You're no call back.
So we are on the south side of Maplewood Mall here in Maplewood, Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm gonna head that way whenever there's a flag
One of the early malls here in the Twin Cities. Rosedale was probably the, not Rosedale, Harmar. Harmar is probably the first one.
It was. Southdale was the first completely enclosed one in the country.
Not the call sign, but the stop sign.
$23 minutes.
So you said you wanted to work tomorrow night because you got you could get an extra hour in? Oh, you didn't say that?
I think somebody lied to you.
So if you work, here's the deal: if we work till 1 o'clock and go home at 1, we get an extra hour of sleep.
I'll leave that entirely up to you.
No, I don't think that's going to happen. But
We'll be checking at the
if
mall
there's a
again.
carjacking tomorrow night, we're coming out again.
Oh, of course we are.
Gotta turn the camera on when we catch up.
Just leave that the kind of vehicle was registered to the
Have it set up and all ready to
Ready to
go.
go. Just let our viewers see an apprehension of a carjacker. I'm just You know, here's the thing I want to say about carjacking. It shouldn't be this way, but it is. Everyone has to be aware of their surroundings when you're getting in your car. Unfortunately, even when you're getting out of your car, but it's even when you go get groceries and bring them home, people have been stalking people home to their groceries.
Following them home from the grocery store and then stealing their car while they're unloading a portion of them into the house.
I just spent 2 days just retraining my son to be aware of getting in his car, who's around, what, you know, suspicious cars, people. And when you get in your car, do not spend a lot of time getting organized with your phone. Start the car and move on, right?
Keep your nose out of your phone.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's the thing my son realizes. You can't get distracted once you get in your car. You got to get moving.
That's the unfortunate reality.
Unfortunately, because of this cold weather, what's going to happen is more people are going to warm their cars up. That's going to lead to more auto thefts. And the problem with the auto thefts is they use these cars to go rob and carjack other people.
Right.
And when the windshields start getting frosty, people are going to be outside after work scraping their windshield, and then they jump in and take the car even when you're not even looking, without any force. So just a wide variety of circumstances can escalate here in the next month or two.
And we're already seeing what we've been talking about, auto thefts being a gateway crime.
Shots heard at 1540 East 6th Street for 6 shots heard. We also have one at 547 Case for 4 to 5 shots heard.
Weird.
We still go to Bryce.
Okay.
I think it's moving.
302 to 2 copies.
I'm with you.
I have 2 shots fired, one at 547 Case for 4 to 5 shots heard, and also 1540.
But we're already seeing some of the kids who were stealing, running unoccupied cars have now graduated to carjacking.
Never mind. I missed that about English.
Thank you.
Alex will be finishing up his paperwork any minute now, huh?
Yep. 458 English. This is the English one.
Which is probably in the same proximity of the 6th Street.
Yep, all the same area. 1216 Margaret, 458 English. 1546th. The only outlier is the 547 case.
We do have that one carjacker that lives on Beach there, just south of that Margaret address. Actually, it's north of, well, 1 block away, that I know for sure. And,
I noticed one in our text stream of fleeing from the squads at
631.
Flandreau and Rose, I believe.
You can take, but I will start to one of the mini shots fired here in the east.
Is there a spot that can assist 631?
Yeah, 312, I'm clear, I can go.
Copy, 1540 East 6th Street for multiple calls.
One of our backseaters heard the shots.
Copy. Head towards Harding High School then.
Thank you.
He thinks the Harding High School 6th Street one is Pretty accurate.
Good to know. We got enough squads there, but we don't have many squads at Bourne, so we're gonna slide over there for a little bit until it thins out.
5187 squad.
Just does have a feeling of a lot of tension down there.
Sometimes the tension is brought in by out-of-towners.
Very true.
We got a pretty good relationship with people down there. I think she's right about one thing, that woman that works in sobriety at the Speedway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first thing she said is there's not a lot of places you can run into some handsome older men.
Winner, winner.
Winner, winner. We're checking every single license plate that goes by us for our list of stolens. You know, it's one thing we're good at. Reading plates at 60 miles an hour.
Up.
What? Window speaks?
Is it back?
I don't know. If you keep playing with it any longer, it's going to break.
It'll be time for a new Durango if I break your window putting it up and down.
This one has some flaws, though. It takes 12,000 miles to find them. Really an excellent ham and cheese sandwich.
Wow.
Speedway. Exceptional. Just enough salt to make it tasty. Still looking for a black Jeep Cherokee with plates on the registry to a compass. Earlier today.
Yep.
Sorry, Squad was this 302 on a shots fired at 1216 Margaret.
I'm thinking it might be related to the one that falls.
Things are starting to. My brain is starting to reconstruct. I think that's glass.
No.
My brain is. They got out here early. They must never come back. My brain is starting to reconstruct something.
Yeah.
Well, one of our auto thieves lives right over there in the 1200 block of Beach. Okay, we figured that out from the other night. It was right between that black Taurus was found on one end of his block, and then I stopped that other car on the other end. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Medics are going to 544 Highland Drive West.
Well,
callers, 46-year-old
his
dad,
friend was arrested with the other day. Doesn't live in that area, but he goes to school with one of our other previous auto thieves, and they had a fight at school, him and the other one. And the fight was because somebody supposedly got their house shot up.
Oh, yeah.
So anyhow, I'm putting the pieces together here. So now we got a house right in that proximity that supposedly kids are fighting about getting shot up. We're gonna have to put those pieces together on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too odd that it's right on that same street. There must be something going on between those two. And if you guys are listening right now, and I know some of you guys do, and you have my number, call me, tell me what's going on. We'll put you on mute while you tell us what the heck's happening over there on Beach and Margaret. Are we done? Is our work done here?
I think our work is done.
They all got out of here before we got back. How's it going, young lady? All right. You bet. Have a good one.
327 fighter, take 4. 4.
Just dumped the glass there. What that was? Dumped the glass from the wire.
Courtesy ride, adult female, to 1331 Sorrel Street. I think it's a black string with colorful keys.
Copy.
Well,
yeah, we're gonna have to drive in there. Nothing on the dresser by the mirror.
It's been relatively quiet, slow, unusually slow for Friday, right?
Yes, it has been.
Hunting weekend.
Okay. Ask her what she would like us to do with the house. If she would
Well, I
like
bet tomorrow night can be
locked,
busy.
or if there's someone we can contact to come.
He's kind of moving. He's kind of moving.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You can't possibly be using this as a shortcut, can he? That would be a hell of a shortcut.
Where's the traffic?
Maybe that's the
4487.
Give you a play in a second. Slow to stop.
There it
Montana and White Bear.
Ah, why not? I'll turn it up. Get the
Montana White Bear traffic, slow to stop, Webster.
612 NOH.
449.
I'm just going to advise him because we're going to go to Montana.
Copy.
Hi. Are you okay?
7. Before we stop that.
Because you're driving way too fast.
I apologize. I just stopped the red light.
This, no, you cut through. It's not a shortcut.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh, no, sir.
I just slow down. Slow down. Thank you. Slow down. Where's that? Slow to stop? Montana what? We gotta go over there.
White Bear. White Bear in Nevada.
Maybe it did stop.
Appears to be.
That was what the dumbest shortcut a person could ever make.
Exactly.
Turned it into a long cut.
You're gonna shortcut to places that don't have red lights, right? Like a block earlier, or a block later, or a block in between.
right now, day 7.
Copy. Do you have a plane?
Stand by.
Thank you.
All right, last 15 minutes. See what we can come up with, huh?
Indeed.
Received 212.
Anybody find any casings on that shots fired down there?
Nothing that I've heard yet.
That's crazy, huh? Unless they were all over Antarctica in the grass.
9171.
9171.
Area's been checked. Squad's clear GOA.
Copy.
You know that marshmallow test that they give kids? Where they put them in a room and they tell them, okay, I'm going to leave the room I'll be right back, and I'm giving you one marshmallow. But if you don't eat it between now and the time I get back, I'm going to give you 2. You ever heard of that test?
No, I have not.
Oh yeah, it's world renowned. They've been giving it for 40 years. And they say it's a great determinator of a child's success as to whether or not a child is able to resist the urge,
321, which call would you like?
satisfaction to have the marshmallow right away, versus knowing that they might get more later.
Right.
It's called the Marshmallow Test. You can see videos of it. It's been, like I said, they've been doing it for 40 years in Europe. And so sometimes when people bring ideas to me and they just can't wait to do them, I said, well, we're just going to have to wait. And, well, why can't we do it right now? I said, well, because, blah, blah, blah. They're very anxious. So I just tell them, well, I want you to go watch the marshmallow video test, and then, and ask yourself if you're able to not eat the marshmallow. Well, here the moral of the story is, I have a bag of dill chips right now, and I can't eat them. Because I'll take grief for eating them, okay?
Okay.
And not eating them for me, it's like the 4-year-old not eating the marshmallow.
Okay, that's funny. I was wondering where that was going.
Well, I see myself at that table with that little girl not looking at that marshmallow. If you watch these videos, they're so cute. They stare at the marshmallow, they think about it, they can't decide, and finally. But they followed these kids for years. They claim the ones that resisted the marshmallow ended up being more successful in life.
Huh.
But they never put dill chips on one of those tables. That's what I'm saying. This Wheelock Parkway back Cedars has become kind of a regular place for suspects to use as a way around Maryland Avenue, so you wouldn't be seen as much.
Yeah, they avoid Maryland and avoid Larpenteur by using Wheelock.
A lot of cops don't spend that much time on Wheelock, but what kind of car is that, Pat?
I think it's a Subaru, but I'm not sure. Maybe a Legacy?
It's a nice one.
It's a Lexus.
Yeah.
They take care of their car. It's 6 years old. It looks like new.
All clear?
Yes.
Anybody say on there whether the Ghostbusters movies come out yet?
We got tied up on something else when we asked that question. Anybody know if the new Ghostbusters movie is out?
Motorcycle.
That's a chilly ride. Comes out November 19th.
4488. I'll just slide it back on the 911, hang up 2306 Kingston Avenue. He's pinged within 14 meters, nothing heard on voicemail and call text. I can turn there for a second. Jumping.
Well, that's the first time I've seen the lights off at that house.
Yeah.
Well, to all of our hunters, all of our backseater hunters that are curled up in your sleeping bags in the cabins throughout Minnesota, playing poker with your hunting friends. Hope you had a good time. Stay safe tomorrow. There's nothing worse than a hunting accident.
For sure.
Got some decent weather though tomorrow for it. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful tomorrow.
You cops and deputies that are up north, we'll take care of it down here for you while you're gone.
We'll hold down the fort.
We'll hold down the fort.
Oh,
I go north here?
I think so. I think it's time.
5185 Clearport. Yeah, B212.
I think we got to do that though. I think we'll start when we got some hot cars that we know are in the area. We'll just boot up during the day and, you know, let people see the logistics of catching those cars. It's been an amazing run the last week.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be as likely to be watching during the daytime.
Well, once they're out there already and we got them, then we can.
Same as what? St. Paul channels are flashing console 3 for ship change 220.
Yep.
So anyhow, thank you. Hey, remember, think of somebody that you're thankful for. We're going to get an email sometime midweek here. We're going to start recognizing people for their good works, their kindness. People that you're thankful for that we can surprise somewhere. You might even give some of your gift certificates to those kind people that you send in.
That'd be nice.
It's the season.
Yes, it is.
Season of thankfulness.
Season of thankfulness. Season of kindness. Not every season's the season of kindness.
Whoops.
Oh.
You mind grabbing that?
Yeah, let me get that out of the road.
Hopefully we won't get hit in the process. Throw it on the median, huh?
Yep.
Where that one came from. That's a good shot there, Chris, right there. That's a really good shot. Patrick getting rid of street maintenance man, Patrick J. We're going to get that on the video now. You cleaning up the street. The street cleaner.
Of course.
A real street cleaner.
In more ways than
Not
one.
a metaphoric street cleaner, a real street cleaner.
So, folks, thanks for being with us.
2166, 2164.
We will see you next time we go live. Until then,
64.
be kind.
And be safe. And be safe, be smart.
Be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, this whole carjacking thing, it's not going to subside before the holidays, I'm afraid. We'll talk about other crimes that go up before Christmas too, but it's no secret. This is economic crime time here between now and the holidays.
Yep.
So we'll have more conversation about that, but just be aware of your surroundings and encourage your local elected officials to hire more officers.
Please. All right, folks. Tomorrow at some point, just do a random act of kindness for someone you know, someone you love, or a complete stranger. Take care, folks.